Alright, so in VCD, and we go to the HVAC module, which is, where is it? 08. I want to go to output test. Actually, let's go back. Fault codes, and we see the blower exceeded the lower limit because it's pretty much not spinning. And let's go to output test. It won't let us choose which ones, so we'll just go through them. I'm just going through all of them quick. Motor for temperature, that's not it. Make sure this damn camera is focused. Okay. Central vent motor. These are just position things, and we want to get to the blower. We don't care about the AC valve. Fresh air blower. Okay, activate. Voltage is sitting at 0. Coolant. And I think that was the one that I wanted to show. Yeah, that was the blower. It's sitting at 0 voltage, which means it's not spinning. I think it was showing the no RPMs or something. Alright, so I just wanted to get that on the video. It might have showed RPMs, but it was the RPMs it was calling for. Alright, so you got to pull this thing down. I kind of feel like reaching back here and yanking on it. Oh, I already had this pulled out. But you got a clip here, a clip here, and a clip here. You want to pull those out. They don't come out that easily. It's because I already kicked their asses. Disconnect your red light. That's right, I have red. Don't be jealous. Red LED. And get this thing out of the way. And the motor is right there. Power connector right there. We have a, I think it's 5.5 millimeter. And then we need to, that bolt, that one, and there's, I gotta turn the light on. That one, there, those two, that one there, and then there's one down in there. And then you want to undo the power to it. I'm just looking up in here. There's your lever over to there. once you get all those screws loose, just pull on a little and the motor will fall out. All right. So now I need to see what's up with this. If it's spinning. The resistor, where's the resistor at? I heard that the resistor is part of it. Or something like that. Let's see. That's wetness. Just inspecting stuff. I want to connect this wire back up and see if it spins. Alright, so let's test if this motor is good. I got a 12-volt battery. And we have a jumper wire that is way too small for this current that I'm about to draw from it. Well, this motor spins perfectly fine. So, is it our resistor? Okay. So, motor seems perfectly fine, so it must be the resistor. Let's check if we have voltage coming out of that connector. And the fans are on high. They're at 12. And this was turning on and off, like it was not working. I went in through the ECM and oh, well, we got voltage, so this should spin up when I plug it in, unless the resistor is actually in this unit. So let's try to hold on to this thing, turn it strong. It's kind of weird how this is broke. Was that from the factory? Alright, let's try to plug this in. It should spin. If it doesn't spin, then we have... No, I just spun it up with the battery inside. Oh. What's that? What's that all about? That's weird. Are we hitting a dead spot? Is the car cutting the voltage? Let's check the voltage with it. with it plugged in. Zero volts. Then why the fuck is the car doing that? Is it drawing too much current to spin it? Let's unplug the connector. God damn it. And you can see that as soon as it goes to spin it, it shuts it down. Unplug. Alright. So maybe the motor is drawing too much current, so let's take the motor apart. Let's see what's up with that. Alright, so in order to get this out, you'll see that there's a clip there and a clip there. So you have to reach down. What I did is I reached down in like this between the fans. I got this in here and I inserted that in there to spread it. And then I got this other one in here like this. And I could have just used another one, and I bent that out so that they spread. And then I went to the other side and I pushed into the middle, and this thing came out. So I have the motor out, and it does not seem like it's high resistance. Everything seems cool, man. I don't know. I can go hook it back up and just hold this part. Oh no, if I just hold this part, I have to hold this part. This is the rubber part. I have to hold this. Otherwise it's gonna spin on the wire. I really don't know what the hell's going on here. Alright, so as a test, I got a replacement motor, 50 bucks, Amazon. It whines and doesn't spin up. The factory one, as I showed in the other video, as soon as you connect it up, it cuts the voltage. So, I went and I bought another resistor, $40 Amazon. Disconnected the wires up there, I connected it up. It's connected up. And let's watch something. I kind of figured this. Well, I'm going to show you something first. All right, so here is the one that I bought for $50 from Amazon. Just plug it in. Let's see if you notice anything. Alright, and then here's the factory one, which I took apart and cleaned. I don't know if I took a video on that. This one feels a little heavy. Notice anything there? Well, anyway, so it's the resistor. So I'm going to take that resistor out and then take it apart, but my issue is the resistor. But do you notice something? Can't see how much air that's moving, but I guess you can hear that. Yeah, I'm going to return this. It's spinning slower than the factory one. It's not moving as much air. So Honestly, I was going to keep it if it was up to spec to the factory one, but it's not. It's not moving the same amount of air. It's not spinning as fast. So I'm going to return it and tell them it's junk. And it was an Amazon delivery, so they can't say jack shit about it. So I'm going to put the factory one back in. Oh, I have to get that resistor out. I guess you have to take the glove box out. I mean, I can get my hand up in there onto that other screw, but it seems to be pinned against something. I might try it anyway. And then in order to get the screw back in, I'm going to have to tape it to the socket. You know, I'm going to try it anyway, because what the hell? I don't feel like taking this glove box off. And I don't like doing stuff like that where people say you have to. I mean, you obviously don't have to take the glove box off to take the motor off, and people say you have to. That's just stupid. So I'm going to give it a try. I think if I use the extension, I can get that in there. It's kind of a tight fit is the issue. I can definitely snake my fingers up in there, but it's a tight fit up against something in there. I don't know how easy it is to get this off. You have to take all this crap off, or you can just go in there and yank it out. I don't even know right now. Maybe later in the video you'll see me taking it off. Okay, taking the glove box off. So it's going to be that screw. I already took it out. This screw there, this screw there, and then that screw, and that screw. And it's already kind of falling out already. Just have to take out those other screws. All right, let's get the rest of this out. Okay, I guess that's easier, taking that out. That is really simple. Okay, that is just too simple. Where's our resistor at? Should be right in front of my face. The damn resistor. That was right in front of this motor. Oh, there it is. Derp. There it is. What the hell? Oh, there's the other screw. So that's what I need to replace. Right there. What is that? Got a smaller screw? Okay. Where's my socket? Damn extension. So there's the other screw right there. I kind of loosened it a little reaching up in there. It's just too tight to reach up in there with one hand. You got your foam on here, you got these wires sticking you. Well, not sticking you, but they're holding your hand back. And of course, you have to deal with this crap where the screw just wants to fall. Okay. Come out of there, baby. say I'll take this apart later, but it looks like it's coming apart right now. Oh, holy shit. Freaking Murphy's Law. If you don't know what Murphy's Law is, you don't work on cars. So I'm ready to put this back in. All I need is the screw. All I need is the socket. Of course, the socket was sitting right there. I went to go grab it, and yeah, I can't even reach it anymore. Oh, Jesus Christ. Here's the magnet. Will this save us? Where the hell is it? Jesus Christ. Do you understand Murphy's Law now? Do you see how much I had to fish in there just to get that out? Holy crap. Oh my God, I hate proving Murphy is right. Oh, it's so fucking annoying. Oh my God. All right, now where is my friggin... Well, this is my messy glove box. And where's my new one? That's the old, this is the new. Who even knows what this was for? So that's really easy to take that glove box out. Okay, so I need to get this in here. So random that this thing went bad. So many other stupid issues going on with this car right now because of friggin' water damage, a leaking friggin' sunroof. Where's the other screw? I put it on by itself. I believe it's this one over here. This is a relatively easy repair. Of course, I was just throwing parts at it. Parts cannon. Because with these Audis, you don't know what the hell these modules are doing. I mean, the VCDS, did I pronounce it right? I really don't care if I did or not. Whine about it. VCDS was showing no voltage when it was trying to call the fan to spin, so... and when I tested it, the fan went to 0 volts when it tried to spin it. Testing the fan externally, it spun, but it was frying the wires. Man, it was frying the wires. So I don't know if my fan motor is actually going bad and it draws way too much current. I don't remember if I videotaped that or not, but I'll probably have it before this. When I connect the factory fan up to a 12-volt battery, I have low gauge wires and they start to burn up almost instantly. So that thing is drawing a lot more current. I don't know if that's designed like that. The motor looks perfectly fine. The motor looks perfectly fine. I went through and I cleaned everything, cleaned the bushes. I took it out of here, but I couldn't get it. I couldn't get the backing of the motor off, so I just said screw it and I sprayed in there and cleaned everything. But this thing draws a hell of a lot more current than that one that I got off Amazon, but you probably did notice the Amazon one is spinning slower. So that's a crappier motor. It's a look-alike, but it's not the right. All right, let's go in there. Did I tighten the other side? I don't even remember. If you're just replacing the motor, absolutely no reason to pull out this glove box. As my camera falls on an angle, I'm make sure this is tight. Not that those that matter that much. All right, so then I'm just going to put the glove box. There's no reason to videotape anything more. Except putting these things back to where they were, which I think was like this. I'll put the glove box back in. Shove the motor back up in there. And make sure everything is working again. And there's my lovely LED conversion light. Definitely get LEDs for the interior of this car. They're so much brighter. And then I'm going to do a separate video taking this apart. I know on my Crown Vic, because these things draw so much current, in my Crown Vic, that's a whole different situation. Well, actually, it could be the same thing. These heavy leads that carry a lot of current, on the Crown Vic on the circuit board, they desoldered. And all I had to do was just resolder them, and we were good. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go do that right now, because if that's all that's wrong with the factory one, I'd rather have the factory one in here. Alright, so I got it installed. It's in there blowing. The hardest part is getting all these getting it sat in there correctly. I had to take half the screws out twice just to get the fan to sit in there correctly. And all the holes look lined up, but then I go over to this side and those holes weren't lined up. So make sure you got these deeper holes lined up before you start tightening anything up. But it's in there spinning. And this one is going to go back to Amazon. There's the resistor.
Not all of it, it's this stuff. Hi, look. We're gonna go to Grandma Kelly's house after this.
She said she's on her way here.
Grandma Kelly's?